And you can walk up there.
I can.
Just do not walk on top of it. You can walk up to it and look in.
I'm sorry.
Just not walking on top.
It's very hard, but don't see anything in there, folks.
You probably won't. You probably won't see anything in there.
Well, what do you think the concentration is in nature?
Well, a healthy population is 4 per acre. But what they do is they will build, one tortoise will have maybe 8 to 10 different burrows.
Wow, my.
Pretty smart. Pretty smart, because if you're out feeding and all of a sudden a dog is after you or a fire starts or something, then you've got another place that you can go to.
What other natural predators are there?
Well, you know, once they reach a certain size, their only predators would be like, I guess, a bobcat. Definitely what they say are dogs and people. And people actually do sometimes eat them.
That's horrible.
And so that used to be a problem. When they're very small, when they're only 2 inches, anything could be a problem for them.
Yeah, we do have coyotes here too now.
What do we have?
That's a good point.
Yeah, we do have coyotes in this area.
Coyotes?
Yes.
They weren't here before, though?
That's a good
No,
point.
I have not noticed them until maybe the last 5 to 10 years. They've kind of migrated into this area. I don't know, what do you think about that? I don't know if they've been there much longer than that now. It's just come to my attention that and it seems like the population out here on the island is growing quite rapidly.
Yeah.
Yeah, your question.
So I
will
did
other
go.
babies get eaten by other, like, grown tortoises?
No. They do not prey upon themselves. They are herbivores. So they only eat grasses, they'll eat blueberries, they'll eat gopher apple, pawpaw. They love prickly pear. We haven't seen any of that, but they love prickly pear, and I'm talking about the pads. Not just the fruit, but the pads. Yeah, even with the thorns.
I wanted to ask you, how do they handle all of the rain? Doesn't the rain go into their burrow?
Apparently, they place their burrows so that is not a serious problem. Now, maybe if you stop to think about it, the burrow goes down. They don't have to go all the way down into it. They could
go back up.
Well, I don't know about that. When I've seen
what gophers do, they go down and then they come back up.
right, but when I've seen pictures of the graphics, it shows the burrow going down and then just leveling off.
There's no evidence that there's an exit to, if that's kind of what you were asking, to gopher tortoise burrows. It just goes in. It doesn't come. They don't have the back door like the groundhogs and all do. Right.
Yeah. Right. As long as their head's above the water level.
Well, and they could walk out to. I'm imagining that, probably another reason that they're here is that the water doesn't tend to puddle here and stand like it does over there. You know, see, we've got lots of different. We don't have just one soil type over this property. It could be that there's a lot of clay, a lot of silt under where Ron and I have walked through deep water, and we've not been over here. So it could be that this is sandier. It's deep, it's deeper in terms of the porous sand, and so that it doesn't create a problem.
Can you tell us why we're not seeing a lot of bird life or anything?
Well, I'm hearing a lot of bird life, and I actually am seeing a lot of flitting around. You don't get until it's spring and everything is trying to mate and attract attention to itself.
I mean, I was wondering
Actually,
if
I
it's
missed it.
because there's not much
that's
for
two.
them.
Now you've got 2 birds together, actually, and they're probably a pair. And one just caught a dragonfly and is eating it.
I am filming it eat it.
Shrikes.
I'm filming it eat it.
Those are 2 shrikes. Can you see them?
Yes.
One, yeah. So they may be setting up a nest, but
Maybe this isn't a prime environment for the songbird, or
well,
it's just not time yet.
these are not oaks either.
Yeah.
These are oaks would probably be your best bet if you're into birding. And right now we've got a lot of migrants coming in down at actually the Sanibel Lighthouse. But this is good territory for the birds that like this type of territory, because there are lots of seeds on the ground, so you can get sparrows in here. A lot of things that skulk, that don't really want you to see them, and they don't need to be seen, so they're not gonna come up and present
you were talking
themselves.
about the different sort of habitats we have. If maybe some of you might want to do this sometime, when we cross the fire break down there, if you go west, this goes all the way to Pine Island Sound. So there's mangroves and stuff down there for you. Got another habitat. And once when we were out here one time, we were seeing a lot of marine birds, because they do fly over here, although they're nesting and stuff all over back that way. But you do see some here.
Yeah.
Cover here.
Boy, that's pretty doggone special. Wow.
What's that?
She made a
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. What did you make that out of?
the hat pins.
Well, aren't you clever?
Yeah, isn't that,
They are clever.
That's darling.
isn't that
Nice
terrific?
job. Did you make the... Wait a minute. You actually wove together the stems?
She braided them.
You did that while we were walking?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I think I see a business in the future.
You do. She really is. Good job. I filmed the loggerhead eating the dragonfly.
Great.
My camera is 60 clean zoom, so it can see, like,
That's impressive.
if there's a deer by the house over there, that's how far it can zoom. It can see the deer like if you're 5 feet from the deer.
What kind of a camera is it?
It's a video. Let me...
Oh,